Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Mod Library. My name's Captain Shaq, host of the channel The XP Gamers, where we support the modding community. Now, in this week's episode, we're looking at a mod for Dawn of War 2 called the Destroyer 40k mod, and it just adds an epic scale and a lot of units to the game. It's a really awesome mod. Been out for a while now, and they just came out with 2.0 not too long ago. So, what you were looking at there on the screen is a Grey Knight of the Inquisition, a new side that you can play with this mod, and the detail is fantastic. Alright, the big thing they've added is lots of new war gear for the Chaos and the Space Marines. So if you're playing campaign, there's a lot more loot in the campaign, there's a lot more detail, and there's also the Tau. They added an entire new faction. If you go under Imperial Guard, it's actually taken over for the offensive Imperial Guardsman General. It's the Tau, those futuristic kind of anime-style units that they have in the series. One of my favorites. They lack, well, originally they lacked in defense, but they make up for it in long-range firepower. And in this, it's no different. Though some of them do have the guard sound effects to them. All the units are there from the tabletop game, just about. You've got the Fire Warriors, you've got the Crisis Battle Suit, you've got the Hero unit. You've even got the Hammerhead gunship, which is this massive floating tank. Though it does have the sound, the audio, like the voice, is from the guardsmen's tanks, so that's a little awkward. They even have the drones, the heavy anti-tank drones. Definitely really cool. The support squads, everything is really high detail. They took a lot of time and effort in getting these guys right, and they're a really fun faction to play. If you like more of that ranged kind of hold them back with just absolutely large amounts of firepower, it's a blast. Like you've seen on the screen here, we've got the long-range missile launcher for the Hammerhead. One of my favorite units. You can keep an enemy's commander down, like, consistently with it. You can hit, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the way across some of the smaller maps with the Hammerhead missile launcher. The other side that they added to the game is the Grey Knights, and they don't replace anything. I really like how they did the Grey Knights. You just click this little button on the barracks when you start the match that says you want the Grey Knights to take over for your Space Marine command, and you get these guys. New armor, the detail on the shoulders actually has like Latin words written on the side. You can see all the little bits of religious paraphernalia on there. Definitely really, really cool. They have the same special abilities as the Space Marines, and that's the same for the Tau. They have the same abilities as the Imperial Guard right now, and that's one thing I'd really like to see changed. But overall, fantastic mod. The Grey Knights are cool because they're still Space Marines, but they don't have the long-range punch that normal Space Marines do, but they're amazing at close-range combat. Most of their units have like these big pikes or giant swords with electricity coming off them. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mod Library, looking at one of the best Dawn of War 2 mods out there. There are a couple more that I'd like to take a look at, and there's one really big one for Dawn of War 1 that I want to look at now that I've got the whole pack. Well, tell me, what's your favorite Dawn of War mod if you've got one, or what's your favorite Dawn of War side, because there's so many interesting ones. Well, please like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more modding goodness, or TGN for more gaming goodness, and as always, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.